Hello again. Thank you for coming back, and welcome to my lovely guest, Miss Marie Fratoni. Marie, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
My pleasure, Dennis.
I met Marie at a business kind of networking group type of environment, and she had a booth there, and I got to talking to her, and what she's involved in, I think, is a very interesting subject for a lot of folks out there that are entrepreneurial types. And I want to have her introduce her company. Marie, what's the name of your company?
It's called Get Clients Everywhere.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement, yeah.
Get clients everywhere. Tell the audience just a little bit about how that works.
Well, the company is really designed to help entrepreneurs, help them find the right clients, get more clients, make more money, and live the life of their dreams.
Wow, that's impressive. How long have you been doing this?
I've been really working in that capacity for, many, many years. But this is a new brand for me, and it's about 3 years old.
And how's it going?
It's going great. It's
growing
perfect brand for
exponentially.
me. Yeah.
Well, you have a great website and a great newsletter. I've
Thank you.
I've been looking at it, and I've been getting your newsletter once a month since we met, and it's very impressive.
Thank you.
And what's the one part of your business that is ladies only?
I am the founder of the Women's Professional Development Network here in Atlanta. It's a local organization that provides an environment and events that help to up-level the careers of women.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
It's great.
I know you were on the radio this morning.
I was.
And what kind of question was the hardest for you to answer at the radio interview?
Oh, gosh. That one.
I love to put people on the spot. It's just part of me. I figure I'm going to get a laugh out of this. I'm going to create a laugh. No, was there anything unexpected they asked you?
Well, no, because we actually really planned the show, so it wasn't that. But I think one of the questions that is difficult, not just for me, but for anybody, is like, why would they ever use somebody like me?
A coach.
A coach.
Right.
Like, why do you use a coach? And I think, like they asked me, what do I think the biggest mistake that entrepreneurs make? And I said, I don't know if it's a mistake, but I think that many people try to do it themselves and tough it out themselves, and they try to make sure that they're not going to invest any money and they're going to keep everything that they make close to the vest, and it takes them longer to get to that cycle.
Yeah.
And I think if they can hitch their wagon to somebody that's been there, that's done that has done what they want to accomplish, I think it makes all the sense in the world.
Excellent point. I've always believed 2 heads are better than 1 and 3 heads are better than 2.
Yeah.
And you have to spend money to make money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I've tried to do my entire life, but I don't know if that works or not. Luck of the draw, On another subject, you take a tour group to Italy one time a year, correct?
I do.
So does that mean you also own a travel agency?
I have not a travel agent at all. I actually do it just for fun.
Really?
Yep. I work with a company in New York. It's called Il Chiostro. And
say that again.
Il Chiostro.
Il Chiostro.
Yes, they're a company based in New York, and they really take care of all the details. And what I do is I'm the Pied Piper, and I just invite great people to come on an amazing vacation as a reward for all the hard work that they do all year.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So how many folks join you typically on a trip?
I would say somewhere between 5 and 10 people.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're there with a couple of other groups.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a great intentional community for the week and have wonderful travel companions. And, it's a very, very nice adventure where we're taken care of just fully and have an amazingly personal, intimate, great experience in Italy.
Well, I know that you are of Italian descent,
Yes.
as I am.
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to visit where your parents originated from, or your grandparents, if you want to go back that far?
We've actually tried to do a couple of things. I haven't been to those areas. I've been near those areas, but we've been trying to actually track some family, and we don't seem to find the right people at the right time. So we've got lots of people that we're connected to on Facebook.
I see.
But we haven't made that personal connection yet.
I was fortunate when I was a young man in the Navy. I visited Italy for the first time and celebrated my 18th birthday in Genoa as the ship got docked. And I had a friend of mine that spoke fluent Italian. And when we got to southern Italy, we went to a place called, let me think now. It's the Port Taranto. It's like Toronto, but it's pronounced Taranto. That was about 50 miles from where my father's people were from. So me and my friend took about a 3-day leave, got on an old Italian bus and went to this small Italian town. We were the first military guys they'd seen since the end of World War II. And there we are in our Navy uniforms. The whole town turned out. They're bringing us sausages. They're bringing us wine. You know, it was incredible. And I tried to pack a lot of this stuff back and take it back to the ship, and I succeeded. And the only place I could do was, or the only place I could put it was hang it above my bunk. So the smells were incredible. But it was a very friendly time. It was a great connection, you know, with my dad's family. But why are we talking about me? I don't know either.
It's fun.
I go off on another. See, that's why this is not scripted. It's just here we talk about whatever comes to mind, you know.
Well, if I were going to go to see my family, I'm not sure that the other people that are accompanying me on my trip would have the same interest to do that. So
well, that's true.
We try to do something, but I always take a little sidestep when I'm over there. So once you're over there, you're over there.
Is it always Italy, or did you go to some other countries over
I've
there?
done some traveling, but my favorite place to go is Italy. I just decide that I'm going to go every year because it just renews my soul and my spirit, and it's just wonderful.
Well, that's a beautiful area up in northern Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's on your agenda for your company coming up, say between now and summer? Do you have any major networking events going on?
We do. We've got some amazing things. On Friday, this coming Friday, Friday the 13th, I start a mastermind, sales success mastermind, and I'm excited about that with 7 entrepreneurs, and we'll be together for 6 months working and growing business.
Great.
And every month we have our women's network luncheon that we have each month over at the Capitol Grill in Dunwoody, which is a wonderful venue to have an event.
Right.
And we've got several other events that are going to be happening as we go along. We do different workshops and different specialty programs on the weekends, and so we're in the process of really planning out what'll be complete for 2015.
Wow. Now, how can people contact you or learn a little bit more about your company?
I think the easiest way is to go to the website, which is just www.getclientseverywhere.com. And if they would like to be added to the email list to hear about different events, or I work with people all over the world, so they don't have to be in Atlanta to be able to do that, but they can send me some information, how they can be contacted. They can sign up for the newsletter, get some of the complimentary things that are on the website, and if they have an interest in exploring the Italy trip, there's information about that as well.
Great. So social media has really helped your presence out there.
Yeah. We have a website, a Facebook page for Get Clients Everywhere, and I have a Facebook page called Reinvent Yourself in Italy. And people can click onto that and follow along and get inspired little tools, little tips that can help them to build the career of their dreams.
Great. Well, folks, check it out. I think it's a great website. I've seen it, and Marie's doing great and important work, and maybe you can be part of it. Marie, I want to thank you so much for being my guest tonight.
Thank you very much.
Really enjoyed interviewing you, and I hope you enjoyed my Italy story.
I did. It was great. I want to have a sausage over my bunk, too.
Okay. We're going to break here shortly for another commercial, and when we come back, I've got 2 guests named Mr. Farber.